Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current posts, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the endless, eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Welcome in. If you're new, make sure you're subscribed. If you're an OG, double check for me. It really does help out the channel. Let's dig into today's content. Shout out to Hanko Chow. Again, we're going to be cycling in some of these articles here and there. I like to dig these in. You guys enjoy it as well for the most part. As the videos get great traction. But all credits, shout out to Hanko Chow, TCG Player Infinite. We're not sponsored by them. That's all them. We just dig in. We come in just like any other consumer. We dig into the article, we skim through it, we analyze it, and we formulate our own opinions based on the content. So with that said, today is all about the 5 best decks for Yu-Gi-Oh's new June format, guys. This came out a couple of days ago, but it still has a lot of great information. So we're gonna actually dig into it. So let's go. Let's start off with Cash-Tierra's June format. Cash-Tierra is in the building, guys. Is Cash-Tierra still playable? He believes so. I believe so as well. Is that right balance where the deck is just not as OP as it was previously, but it competes, at a very high level. And we're gonna dig into this. Here you have a deck list. You know what I mean? If you want, I'm gonna skim through it here real quick. Again, you can pause the video. You can check it out if you want to go over the different ratios and things of that nature. Excuse me, and just the changes for this new June format. Again, this is just one example. You can take out cards, put in cards, things of that nature. But I wanted to discuss a couple of these cards to see how they're doing in the market. So again, let's start off with Fenrir. Fenrir, as you can see, a recovery where it was around 38s, 39s, and it went down into Banlist fears and things of that nature. It went down to what, 23s, 22s even at one point, I believe so. And then we see it went up all the way to 40 billies after the ban list was announced. Crazy. Now it's retraced back to 30s. Wow, the ban list hype has died down. Everyone that needs the card already has it. 65 listings. Again, this is the OG print. And then obviously we do have the OTs here as well, which we're going to check out in a bit. But yeah, now it's retracing back down to the mean. Again, people coming in buying them at playsets though. Why? Because people are getting ready for the WCQ, Nat season. They want to go in, make sure they have their decks ready. And now they don't need to fear the ban list. And it's still at 3. You know what I mean? It wasn't hit in the ban list. So yeah, as you can see here, Fenrir, the market pumped up into the ban list and through, and now is retracing, back down. It's a splashable engine as well. And if you need the card, here it is at around 31s, 32s. Not bad at all for the long term. Then obviously you have the OTS version. Used to be 40s, pumped up to 65s. That's crazy. Now we're tracing back down to 55s. Only 32 listings. Again, OTS, Ultimate Rare, Max Rarity Fenrir, still at 3s. As you can see here, some people coming in, getting their playsets. They're just getting ready, man. It's crazy, to see that this was 40 billies and now it went up 15 and then down 10 from those highs. But yeah, again, not too many listings. Is the Ultimate Rare. Looks beautiful and definitely one to keep in mind. Then you have Cash-Tierra Theosis, guys. Same deal here. Used to be an 11, 12 billy card. Boom, pumped up to 25s. And now it is retracing back down to 16 after the ban list. But it's a lot of one-ofs. You know what I mean? If you go to the second page here, it quickly goes up to 20 billies. Shout out to your boy right there. Yeah, we selling a couple of those because we have those in stock. Let's go. Let's see if we clean this up janitor style. Under 100 listings already. So transparency at its finest right there. If you ever want to shop from your boy Jay, fresh off the press right there, boom, one-stop shop. Is that man? Should we change the name? Fresh off the press? Nah, I really like this name, like for the shop. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely a great card to keep in mind. Retracing back to the mean. The supply is there. Of course, it could possibly have a second leg up. Who knows? But now would be the time. If you couldn't get them at these lows, to at least start considering them around that $16 range, you know, to get your copies. Then you have a Rise Heart down to 1, as you can see, just dumping into the market. You know, again, hit to 1 on the ban list, and as you can see, is a 6-7 Billy card. It was always like around 11 12s, and then eventually even under 10 Billies, but now it's really cheap. It's a one of, it's a broken card. You know, but everyone is putting their extra copies that they used to run at 3 back into the markets, as you can see there. And then you have Dark Armed, the Dragon of Annihilation. What a name, man. You can see retracing back down to the mean as well. You know, it was a 16 Billy card, and it's going back down. And you know, yeah, it's a great card, secret rare. It also has an ultra, only 2 printings. Definitely a good one to keep in mind. Then we have sprites, guys. Runic Sprite is still the same for the most part, as you can see here. You know, Sprite Starter was pushed down to 2 in the ban list, things that have Fountain to 2, but all in all, it still synchronizes very well with sprites. Didn't really get hit much, as you can see here. And yeah, here's the other deck list. You know, I'm gonna skim through. You can pause and check that out, the ratios, things of that nature. As always, we're gonna go into the markets and check out June format Runic Sprites, just a couple of those cards, and see how they have been performing. In case you want to get any of these, you know, we're gonna go through the most expensive ones so that you guys can have an idea of what you would have to spend if you decide to play Sprite. So again, Sprite Starter down to 2. That's really the main one that was hit, but again, blue, as you can see, same deal. 15, 16 Billies, boom, up 2x. Now retracing a little bit after the ban list. So 27s get 2 copies of blue. That's crazy. This was like 15, 16 right before the ban. The ban list fears were real, man. You know, that wasn't too long ago. As we can see here, almost under 50 listings. There's only 2 of these in the market. You have the secret rare OG print and then the OT. So the demand is there. Supply, look, a lot of 1-ups before it's a 30 Billy card. So yeah, man, honestly, if you need the card, I would, you know, get it. You know what I mean? And if I would be playing Sprite, because only 2 prints. Again, you don't know. Maybe in Battles of Legend, Monsters Revenge, you never know, man. If Konami wants to reprint this sooner rather than later, so that's always a risk, but definitely one to keep in mind. In the OTs, same deal. You know, 26s pump up to 40s and still around there. Wow, the demand is coming in, quickly becomes a 45 Billy card, 25 listings only. So people are coming in, they're getting their OT blues. Hard card to get. You know, supply is low. It's an OTS ultimate rare, and it's a beautiful card, and definitely one that you want to keep in mind, and is most likely to retain its value into the future as well. So I really like that one. Then you have Sprite Sprined. Probably that's the way you say it. You know, it went up to 20 somethings, went back down to 10, down 50-60%, and then after the ban list, it pumped up to 13 14s, and that's where it's at right now. It's staying steady. You know, the major walls at 15s, because people are coming in. Again, 61 listings here. It's a Darkwing Blast single print secret rare, so it makes sense. And look at the demand just today. That's crazy. People coming in, they're getting the cards they need to play Runic Sprite. And as we can see here, Runic's tip is, wow, is up there in price. You know, look at that, rebounding off the lows of 14s, 15s to, wow, that's what with shipping. It's a 28 Billy card, essentially a $30 card under 50 listings. The demand is coming in, as you can see here. That's just crazy. It's crazy to me how to see how the demand for Runics is still here. Runic Sprites making them moves in the TCG meta, and you can see tip, man, a 30 Billy card. That's crazy, man. You know, we're definitely gonna need the reprint in the tins of this card. Then you have Yugioh. You know what I mean? Same deal. Used to be 8 Billies, pumped up to what, 14s. That's almost 100% increase, and now retracing back down to the main. Honestly, at 12 Billies, if you need it, you know, you're playing the deck, it wouldn't be a bad pickup. Eventually goes up to $15, man. 59 listings here, and yeah, but who knows? I mean, the reprints are coming around the corner, but again, if you need them now, you don't care about no reprints coming, you know, in a couple of months and things of that nature. So definitely keep it in mind. Then Runic Fountain, again, down to 2 now on the ban list. So even though it used to be a 9 Billy card, and you see a small uptrend starting here at around 11s to eventually 12s. Why that small bump up? Because even though there's that third copy that people are pushing into the market, you know, the demand is here. People are still playing the deck and the engine in many different decks, including obviously Runic Sprite. 70 listings only. Again, is the main card of the engine, and people need it. You know, now people don't have that fear like a Banlist is coming, things of that nature. So definitely one to keep in mind. All other Runic cards are cheap, so no worries. Just come in. If you're playing the deck, get the copies that you need. Guys, don't forget, link in the description down below. We have our link tree. You click there, you can come in here. If you have a commute from work, or you know, you're at home, or you know, you have that extra time, listen to the Semi-Limited podcast boys. They always do a great job over there. They had me and Saki in one episode, me alone in another. Just had a blast. And then Haver, man, he did such a great job. I had a real fun time over there with his podcast. That's the latest fresh off the press episode. Make sure you guys check that out. And then the Twitters, the Instagram, the Facebook, the TikTok, just all the socials there, Discord. Make sure you swing by. I would really appreciate that. And don't forget, subscribe, man. Click that bell, that notification bell, to stay tuned for our fresh off the press content, and destroy that like button, as it really does help out with the channel, man, and the algorithm. So I would really appreciate that. And also remember that none of this content is any official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. You guys are the straight MVPs. Let's dig in, engage, and more engaged. Sky Strikers are back. June format Sky Strikers. Here you have a brand new, fresh off the press main deck, 40 cards, extra deck, all that good stuff. The deck list here. Again, I'm gonna leave it right there, and you can stop the video, check the ratios, and let's discuss a couple of Sky Striker cards, because we went over a couple of in our previous market watches. So again, the high end looks beautiful with starlights and ultis and things of that nature. Even Kaina's bumping up to 25s. This card is always a $20, $19, $18 card, so the demand is here. Hayate 43s, 45s, and then these are, wow, 150 and 175. That's crazy. And then OT Rays, man, they're staying at around 45 billies. We might get to it, but before then, let's go with Sky Striker Airspace. I didn't know that this common and super rare, of course, is the field spell, is 3 billies for the super holographic, and then this one is pushing on 2s and 3s as well. That's crazy, man. I had no clue that the field spell was money per se. I mean, but again, only 2 prints. Who knows when this is gonna get reprinted again? And people need it. The demand, is in. Sky Strikers are back. So just one that I wanted to highlight, that I haven't seen too many people talking about, the field spell, and it's been going up. So if you need it, let's check for the holographic, the one that looks more beautiful. Boom, look at it right there. That's crazy. That is just crazy to me. As we can see here, has a market price of 3 billies, but really, it's a 5 billy card, only 16 listings. Wow, only 2 pages, essentially getting bought out, cleaned out from the market. So if you plan on playing Sky Strikers, don't be paying 10 billies for a super rare, from Dark Saviors. Of course, it could get reprinted, all that good stuff, hopefully, because the supply is low, but definitely one to keep in mind. Then here we have Ray. We have Sky Striker Ray, the ultimate rare. You have a prismatic secret, you have a regular secret, then you have ultras and supers and golds, all holographic prints. So that's not bad at all. But again, I would be going budget. I would be going for the prismatic secrets. These look beautiful. Then high end, obviously, we have the ultimate rares. Let me see, do I check it out here? Let's check it out right now. As we can see, we had that spike after the ban list. Like I always say, I'm transparent. I have 12 of these, and I'm just sitting on them. Most of them I did get them at around 50 and 55, so I'm down a bit still on the investment. But long term, look, only 33 listings. You have a playset here, but then it quickly becomes a 50 billy card, and people don't play around with Sky Striker. They want their shiny ultimate rarity cards if they're available, and I'm excited for this one. And then the prismatic secrets, as you can see here, this card looks beautiful, just spiking up. There's 3 billies right now, so 10 billies gets you a playset. 56 listings. Just get them. If you're gonna play the deck, don't wait, guys. Don't wait to pay 5 billies sooner rather than later. Who knows, maybe even 7, 8s, or even 10 one day. You don't want to do that. Card is getting harder to get. It's a mid-max rarity, and it just looks beautiful, man. Honestly, it just looks beautiful. Then we have Rose. As we saw there's a starlight here for Rose, and then 3 other prints. I mean, just go for the prismatics, man. I mean, OGs at 2 billies, okay. Gold, no one cares. Just go. Look at that, under a billy for this card. This is definitely one that I would keep in mind. And then you have, they play this too in Sky Striker. Just saw it right here. Where is it? Right here. Where are you here? Ningirsu, the World Chalice Warrior. So if you're playing it, look, it only has 2 prints, guys. Really like this card. I would go for the Code of the Duelist first at OG original print. Would come here, clean this up, janitor style. Let's go. Look at that. Under a Billy, you have a couple of deals. Quickly goes up to 2 Billies. Man, you don't want to be paying. Look, 31 listings only. People are coming in. They're getting ready. You don't want to pay 2, 3s, 5s for the. Nah, man, just get them right now at under 2 Billies. At least 1 copy. Again, just 1 copy to play at the very minimum if you're deciding to play the beautiful Sky Striker deck. Man, I can't believe Sky Strikers are back. That's just, that's crazy to me. Is mind-boggling. Then we have Bestials, keep the light and dark out, man. Bestial June format, Bestial Dragon Link, guys. What a strong deck. As you can see here, same deal. You know, I'll make sure you can pause the video, check out those ratios, but just a great deck overall. Very versatile, can get dubs. And yeah, let's start with the Bestial package. Lubellion at around 70 Billies, you know, staying strong after the Banlist. Magnum, wow, it hasn't had a reprint. Yo, we need a reprint of this, Konami. Come on, in Battles of Legend, please, Ultras, anyone? Why? Because look, the demand is back up. Why again? People playing Bestials. They didn't get touched in the ban list at all. Not even to 2, not even to 1. The full consistency is still there. So, you know, maybe Druid's Worm, that could go back up to 10 Billies, yo. That's crazy. And then they have the Link Monster at around 9s. The supply is coming in. But all in all, a broken engine. Great engine dragons. They come down. They have great effects. Definitely as engine to keep in mind. Then you have Chaos Space. We talked about this card recently in one of our recent market watches, but look at the spike. You know what I mean? It's a solid 3 Billy card, but a lot of one-ofs, man. We discussed this in one of our previous market watches. You have a playset at 4s, you know, but really the main walls are around 5 Billies. You know, you have 2 playsets at 4s, and then you got here 4. Okay, so 4 to 5s. You know, still 143 listings, but it's a secret rare. Only 2 prints, max rarity. I really like Chaos Space. I talk about it on the channel all the time. This used to be what, like a Billy, 52 Billies? So card is approaching that 2x range already. And this is easy. It's already almost 5 Billies, but 7, 8s, and eventually 10s. It's just too easy sometimes, man. Easy money down the road. I definitely have my copies. Then you have Dragoonity Knight, Romulus from the 2010s Prismatic Secret. Only has a couple of prints, maybe 2, I think. So I would come in at a Billy and some change. Get your copy, at least one of. If you need a couple of extras, the card looks beautiful. Definitely one that I would have on my radar. Then you have Chaos Dragon Levianeer. People forget this had an OT and OTS tournament pack 12. This card looks very, very beautiful. You know, the secrets are cheap. These could be double up, you know, 15s, around 15s, easy. Easier rather than hard, you know, if that's even a thing. And then you have the gold here, and then you have the alternate art ultras. I really like these at a Billy 50. This is good, man. Common budget if you really need access to the card, but man, this alternate art looks beautiful. If not, we'd go for the mid-max secrets. And if you have a couple of extra shekels, you know, that bling, I would go for the OT. Not bad long term at around mid 30s. It's not bad. This could quickly go up to 40s and even 50s. So if you're playing the deck, I think you run one. As you can see here, where are you? Yeah, one right here. Yeah, I would probably go for the OT, but if not, these are your options. Then you have Safer. Is that right? Star Liege Safer, probably. Yeah, you got the mid-max ultra, and then you got the secret, and then you have the common. So you only have 3 options. Honestly, how many? I think you play, oh my God, 3? Jeez, nah, we going mid-max right here. But again, the secrets look fresh off the press, just like the channel. You guys already know, but honestly, if I need 3s, yeah, count me in. Come in here. Wow, a lot of one-ofs. That's crazy. Where's my playset at? If I want to play Dragon Links, come on now. Where's my playset? A lot of one-ofs here. Can we get it? Where is it? Okay, around 5s. Yeah, I prefer 15s. You know, get me my playset and live to fight another day. And then we have Labyrinth, guys. Labyrinth is a deck that I personally want to play. You know, after that season, reprints come in, we get the deck, and hopefully it's not too late, you know what I mean? But yeah, I really like Labyrinth. You know, and they're getting results. Again, June format, Labyrinth stun, guys. I'm gonna leave it right here, right there. If you want, you can pause the video, check out the ratios, things of that nature. You know, duality, prosperity. Some people play extravagance. Just, oh wow, triple dogmatica. triple skill drain. Ooh, man, they don't want people to play. But again, it is stun. A lot of floodgates, a lot of counter traps, a lot of good stuff. Here's the extra deck. Really like Labyrinth. They're getting results. They're putting in the work. And again, Silver Castle retracing off the all-time highs. Here says 35s, but it really was, I think it even got to 50 at one point in the Banlist hype. So down 50% already at 25s. Not a bad place to pick it up. Again, heading into Nat season, if you want to play the deck, I think now would be the time to come in. 58 listings, and yeah, quickly becomes a 30 Billy card. Retracing back down to the main, now would be a great time to pick this up. Then we have Ariana, the Labyrinth Servant. Same deal. Pumped up 2x, retracing down a little bit. Supplies coming back in. But yeah, the demand is here. 60 listings. People coming in today already, sniping up their copies. And Labyrinth is popular right now. It's getting results. So definitely you need to consider these cards. Then you have the traps. Welcome Labyrinth. It's what? Let me see. It's 16. Yes, consolidating near the lows, because this is getting a reprint in Battles of Legend, I believe so, and that's coming just around the corner. So people are like, you know what, but they're coming in, they need their copies at around 16, 17s, and yeah, you have a wall here, 83 listings, and you can see the demand. People don't care that it's getting a reprint, they want it and need it now. And yeah, and Tactical Masters is getting a reprint in the tins as well, so we'll see how that plays out. Imagine Prismatic Secrets of those, yo. And then the last card for the deck, Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Just such a great card. Look at that downtrend right now, guys. This would be a great time to come in after spiking to all-time highs, back down, retracing hard to under 3 billies. Massive wall here. Here I would come in, just get my playset, get access to this card if you haven't done so already, guys. So let me know what you think about today's video. Those are the 5 decks that I believe are going to be prevalent, in this format, and I would have to agree with Hanko Chow. Of course, you have Vanquish Soul as an honorable mention, and there's obviously other decks that are going to make some noise. Let's see, did he talk about any other ones here? Let's just quickly see. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, so that's it. I believe Mathmex, of course, you have to mention. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But if you enjoyed today's content, make sure you destroy the like button. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? You can subscribe right here, guys. I thank you so much always for your support, the comments. I answer each and every comment, so make sure you leave comments down below. If you made it this far into the video, you're the straight MVP, man. Wow, it's an honor really to bring you guys this content on the daily, just grinding. I have just such a great time doing these market watches, and there's a lot of people, oh, you can no longer make daily market watches, you're gonna run out of cards. We've been doing it for 3 months. Who knows when it's gonna stop, but we are enjoying this ride. Let me let you guys get out of here, guys. If you enjoyed the content, thank you so much, man. Like press the like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I really love my community, and yeah, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Hope you guys have a good one.